Hey plant lover, welcome back. How you doing? Cactuses and their look-alike, such as Euphorbia, are such popular plants. Anyone with even 2-3 plants in their home will have at least one cactus or a Euphorbia. Let me know how many of you fall into that category in the comments. If you ever bought a cactus, you know how costly they are. Older the plant, costlier it gets. So if you are a cactus fan or no fan, you need to watch this video. 5 varieties of cactuses and euphorbias. Roots will be revealed for each one of them, and as we go along, we'll discuss it all. How to make the cutting, how long before cuttings can go into the soil, watering schedule, and other timelines. This would be fun. Let's begin. And yes, make sure you're subscribed, hit like, and share as soon as you finish the video. Come on, let's go. You're not the only one who gets confused between cactuses and euphorbias, because there are 1500 to 1800 species of cacti and even more so for euphorbia, some 2000 species. I love my cactuses and euphorbia. Here is my collection. I'm so proud to introduce that to you. And fun fact, all these were started from cuttings 2 years ago, and look at them grow. I wouldn't get into the details. That's another video because these plants are such an interesting study. It would be harsh on them to combine everything in one video. Names of each one of these cacti and euphorbias will be highlighted in the middle of the screen, and the description box will also have their common names. Let's get our first cutting from the spiral variety. Beautiful and dangerous. In fact, that's true for all the cactuses and most of the euphorbias. Things to remember: unlike most cuttings, here you need to take off the top part, your best bet to propagate successfully. Moreover, these plants look hardy, but they break quite easily. So if you remove those side growths, you're denying the plant its natural support. So go for the top in most cases, and the use of a knife is advised, where there is no distinction between stem segments, just like the way you see here. You will not need a knife for the varieties that have stem segments converging completely onto each other as seen here. A simple twist and you'll have the cutting. One look and you'll know the best way to procure a cutting when it comes to cactuses and euphorbias. The idea always is to keep the damage to a minimum for the parent plant. And there you have it. We need a knife and done. Cactuses have areoles. These are small bumps along the stems from which the spines grow from. Areoles are parts of cactus plants that distinguish them from other succulents. Fun fact, for that reason, all types of cactuses can be classified as succulents, but not all succulents can be considered as cactuses. We got our cuttings. Don't get your attention away just yet from the parent plant. We need to fix what we just broke, right? Let's get our ever-present cinnamon powder and cover the wound well for the parent plants and the cuttings. And soon after, get the cuttings to a shaded area and keep them there for 2-3 days and let them callus, meaning the wounds are healed naturally and the area is dry and almost sterile. This is how the cut part should look after callus, all dry and healed up. Time to put these cuttings in the soil to start the rooting process. The soil mix is 80% sand and 20% garden soil. Fertilizer won't be needed until we grow roots. So yes, make this simple and effective mix for the cuttings. The only thing you need to know here is that the stem doesn't go too deep in the soil. Whatever minimum length that can hold the cutting upright is just perfect. Just don't go any deeper. Water immediately. In fact, repeat watering 2-3 times within first 4 to 6 hours until the soil is all wet. And the pots go in an area that gets morning and evening sun. Noon or afternoon sun should be avoided. Roots will develop around the 5th or 6th week. During these weeks, water every 4 days because you would want to trick the cuttings to grow roots quicker to get access to more water as soon as possible. Some of the cuttings have grown some new stem segments. This is great, and we can be sure that roots have also started to grow. Time for the big reveal. Let's find out what we have got in store for us. Know that I'm just doing it for the video, kind of repotting a newly propagated cutting. You shouldn't do it that early. Wait at least 6 months before you can do what I'm doing during the 6th week into propagation. Don't be surprised if you see shorter roots on these plants. It's because in a cohesive relationship with the body, the shallow roots of a cactus or a euphorbia collect as much water as possible when it rains. That water is then stored within the body and the taproot, which is then used during dry spells. Survival is everything for everyone. Although cacti and euphorbias are sun-loving plants, they could thrive well indoors, especially with proper care. In fact, these as houseplants have become so popular that many plant lovers continuously grow their collections with more and more additions of different types. You are welcome. Now time to put them back where they belong and let them grow even more. Now of course I'll have to keep them in shade for a week before getting them to a sunny spot. You'll skip that part for obvious reason. Well, how you like the video, please make sure you comment, good, bad or ugly. Whatever you think, I should know, fair enough, so get commenting. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. Your support and encouragement mean a lot and you've been awesome. Thank you. I'll see you soon again with another video, or let's say in between the flood of interesting videos I've been posting, we know as shorts. Stay safe, stay healthy, goodbye, cheers.